Yo, what is going on everyone? Thank you for joining me for another manga chapter review, and in today's video we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at the brand new chapter for Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 187, titled Tokyo No. 2 Colony, Part 6. And before we jump into the video, guys, I want to continue to say thank you guys so much for all the support on all my previous videos. I just want to go ahead and shout you guys out at the beginning of every video before we jump into the synopsis, just because you guys are absolutely crazy. And I just want to go ahead and bring to everyone's attention that we recently reached 350 subscribers. So 50 more subscribers and we'll be at 400 subscribers, guys. I just can't even believe it that I even have this many subscribers. If somebody would have told me, like, hey, you're gonna have 350 subscribers like a few months after you start your YouTube channel, I would have told them they're lying. So you guys are absolutely amazing for the amount of support you show me on every one of these videos, and just I'm gonna continue to bring you guys these awesome videos. And if you guys are new to the channel and do like anime and manga related content, please consider sticking around and subscribing, as it will greatly help the channel, as well as keep you up to date on all the future videos I drop for both anime and manga related stuff. As well as, if you do like today's video, please drop a like. It really does help the video, as well as comment in the comment section below and let me know what you guys thought of the video and what you guys thought of the chapter as a whole. Or just go ahead and let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the future chapters. But with all that out of the way, guys, let's just go ahead and jump into the chapter already. Beginning the chapter off, Kashimo is immediately force-fed the instructions to Hikari's restless gambler technique. Whilst given the instructions, Kashimo is slowly realizing how Akari's cursed energy became infinite. Learning of how the jackpot was the reason for this, he further analyzes that the pure love train reach wasn't an ST type, but rather a probability shift loop, with us readers being given a comparison of Hikari's speed now surpassing even that of Mahito in Shibuya. Now with Kashimo being brought up to speed on how the technique works, both he and Akari fiercely stare each other down before ushering smack talk. Kashimo asking him how does he feel, Hikari replies in typical Hikari fashion, with him asking Kashimo, what about you? Noticing Hikari to no longer be immortal, this adds a boost in confidence in his ability to finally end the battle and thwart his plan to reach another jackpot. With Akari telling him gambling responsibly is impossible, Kashimo acknowledges his words and instantly begins the second phase of their battle. Kashimo seemingly overwhelming Hikari, Hikari surprises him with using a pseudo roll. A pseudo roll being explained to us by being an action that is supposed to stop the number in the reach, but in reality does not. With it being a probability shift, this gives Hikari even more reason to use them as if it wasn't, because pseudo rolls carry the risk of being a dud when not in a probability shift. As the battle continues to heat up, both Akari and Kashimo fight to gain the upper hand, with Akari using yet another pseudo roll. Hikari gaining 2 of the same slots, they enter into the following reach with the main character of Pure Love Train, Hiro, needing to make his correct train stop without any incidents happening. Kashimo realizing if this does happen, there will be a jackpot winning reach action. As the both of them demolish train signs, the main character Hiro successfully makes it to the designated stop, thus garnering Hikari another jackpot. After gaining his jackpot, Hikari yells "Music, start!" thus triggering his immortal status from 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Kashimo telling himself that Akari now has immortality for 4 minutes and 11 seconds, and that since he's matched even numbers, it won't be an immediate jackpot like previously when going into Restless Gambler after his 4 minutes and 11 seconds are up. Letting himself know that if he survives for the duration of his infinite cursed energy, he'll win. But not wanting to be inferior for that long, he rises to the occasion by proclaiming that he will kill someone who even possesses immortality. As the two's fight is about to become even more intense, we are shown what seems to be a flashback of Kashimo before he was resurrected. With Kashimo calling out to Kenjaku, Kenjaku asks him if he had fun. Kashimo replies, not at all, I should have challenged you back then. Kenjaku dismissing his proposal, he instead tells him of someone with the greatest cursed energy output in history residing in the Mitsu province. Kashimo expressing how far Mitsu is, he begins to cough up blood before asking Kenjaku who is the strongest sorcerer he knows. Kenjaku without hesitation tells him Sukuna, and that it's indisputable. But that was 600 years ago. Kashimo telling Kenjaku that he accepts his offer, we get a final panel of Kashimo standing up looking towards Kenjaku before telling him, "This way, I can challenge Sukuna." With the chapter coming to a mysterious conclusion, we are left with the ominous words of Kashimo intending to fight Sukuna. How exactly does Kashimo intend on fighting the now deceased 600-year-old sorcerer? Will Kenjaku help Kashimo travel through time, or was his inclusion in the Culling Games a plan for him to face Sukuna all along? And alright guys, that is going to go ahead and wrap up the synopsis for chapter 187. Now let's go ahead and jump on over into my thoughts of the chapter as a whole. And yo, what was this chapter, guys? Holy, oh my lord. Guys, this chapter was absolutely crazy, bro. I mean, this chapter literally had it all. Like, I thought I was saying that about the Panda versus Kashimo chapter, bro. This took that and like slam dunked that chapter on its head, right? Because not only did we get that crazy fight with Kashimo and Hikari, but not only that, we also got like what seems to be the backstory of Kashimo before he was resurrected into the Culling Games. Now, immediately before I want to jump into like my theories as to how like what Kashimo's planning and all this sort of stuff, I do believe that him and Kenjaku are probably friends, right? Or if not friends, or at least associates in some sort of manner, because Kenjaku just seems like a little too I don't want to say casual around Kashimo in that flashback, but he definitely seems like familiar, right, and more comfortable. But I'm not quite sure. I'm very interested to see what Akutami's gonna do next chapter to really give us more details on that. So I'm super excited for the next chapter. But let's go ahead and break down the fight between Hikari and Kashimo. I mean, this fight was absolutely crazy, right? It was more so like a back and forth fight, with Kashimo being a little bit more on the upper hand toward like pretty much while in Restless Gambler, because Akari wasn't in his immortal status. But that's just crazy. Like this curse technique seems like so broken, dude. Like, I mean, we're gonna have to see if like Kashimo ends up turning the tables on Akari, but it just seems like Akari is just setting all these crazy traps for everybody that he gets in this domain. So I just think it was absolutely a dope ass fight, absolutely insane. And I mean, I'm sorry, but I just want to see Hikari like just kick Kashimo's ass even more. But at the end of the fight, we do see Kashimo sort of like becoming a little bit more ambitious and becoming more like braggadocious, right? He wants to kill Hikari even though Hikari is immortal. Perhaps there's something that was transmitted to Kashimo that wasn't transmitted to us yet, that there may be a weakness to his immortality, but that would kind of seem a little weird, right? Because if you're immortal, how do you kill somebody that like can't die, right? Unless it's like a Naruto situation where they just like dismember him and like bury him in different parts and stuff like that, or have like animals eat like Hikari. I'm not quite sure how Kashimo intends to do that. I don't know if he intends to like electrocute him like faster than he can regenerate, or what he plans on doing, but I'm very, very involved and interested in this fight. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and give this chapter an absolute 10 out of 10, guys. These chapters, I'm sorry for My Hero. I love My Hero. You guys know I love My Hero. Black Clover, My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen. But Jujutsu Kaisen is just like, it's on a hot streak, right? Like, I read My Hero and like, I like the chapters, but it's nothing compared to Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen's like slam dunking on My Hero at the moment. So, geez, guys, I'm really curious to hear what you guys thought of the chapter in the comment section down below. And what do you guys think Kenjaku and Kashimo's involvement together are? Personally, my theory is Kenjaku probably proposed that he could fight Sukuna in exchange for him like killing Kashimo, or probably like absorbing some of his cursed energy or something like that. Because you have to remember, Kenjaku, like his whole power and stuff like that, it's not really too much explained, right? All we can really gather is that every sorcerer he implants his brain into, he seemingly gets their cursed energy or their cursed technique. So maybe it wouldn't make sense for him to gain Kashimo's body, because Kashimo at the end of the flashback of the chapter, he's like coughing up blood, so he's like he's near death. So that's why he's like wanting to fight Sukuna. Perhaps maybe like Kenjaku let him fight Sukuna. Sukuna killed him, and then he brought him back in the culling game to get revenge. I'm not quite sure, but I'm very, very, very interested to see how, as though Kenjaku, or not Kenjaku, Kashimo came to be, as he became, like, how did he die? Like, did he die through Kenjaku? Did he die through natural causes? Did he die through Sukuna? We can only make theories as of right now, but that's going to pretty much do it for this video, guys. I'm very, very excited for the next chapter, if you guys already couldn't tell, especially over the 1,000 times I said it in the course of this video. So let me know what you guys thought of the chapter, guys, in the comment section below. I really want to hear what you guys' like theories and sort of hypothesis on all of this crazy stuff is going to be. I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen's on fire right now. It's on fire right now, guys. So, you know, it's going to be banger after banger after banger. So you guys better buckle up. So that's going to do it for me, guys. If you guys are new to the channel and did enjoy today's video, and please consider sticking around and hitting that subscribe button, as I'll be uploading even more anime and manga related content. And if you guys did like today's video, go ahead and drop a like for me. It greatly helps the channel out as well as the video. And last but not least, go ahead and leave a comment, and what did you think of the video and what did you think of the chapter as a whole. But with all that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I hope to see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya.